Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here. So, as I'm sure you guys are aware, Errol Spence Jr. earlier on this morning was involved in a serious one-car accident. This incident took place around 3 o'clock this morning in Dallas, Texas. According to reports, he was on his way home and he flipped his Ferrari and it done multiple flips. He was ejected from the driver's seat. And as a result, obviously, he is now in a bad way. From what the reports are indicating, he is in ICU, intensive care. However, he is expected to live, and that is the main thing. I'm not looking at it from Errol Spence Jr., the boxer perspective. Errol Spence Jr.'s career is secondary. The main thing is Errol Spence Jr., the husband, the father, the son, the family member, the friend. Hopefully he recovers so he can enjoy his family, so that he can be there for his friends, so that he can raise his children and be there for his wife. That is the main thing. Hopefully he as a person can recover from this and just be there for his family, be there for his friends, and just enjoy the rest of his life. That is the main thing. The career is secondary. Of course, we all hope Errol Spence Jr. recovers and can resume his boxing career, but to me that's secondary. That's not important right now. The main thing is that he can get back fit and healthy to just enjoy his family and enjoy the rest of his life in good health. Let's not think about boxing for now. So that's the main thing as far as I'm concerned, and my thoughts and prayers go out to him, his family and his friends. That's the main thing as far as I'm concerned. In regards to speculation and things like that, I'm not really going to touch it. I think it's unfair while things are still up in the air and not confirmed. All we know is apparently he was speeding and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. I'm not going to sit here and be the judge and jury on this matter. I'll leave that to other people. I just hope the guy's okay. But if anybody can learn a lesson from this, kids, man, young men especially, if you're about to pass your driving test or you've just got your first car, man, just always wear a seatbelt. It's not worth risking it without one. It's not worth driving without one, just ultimately to look cool, or just because sometimes seatbelts aren't always comfortable. Ultimately, they are there to save your life. Wear your seatbelt. I never thought I'd be saying that on this channel, but, if I can convince one person to do it, then, it's been worth it as far as I'm concerned. I mean, ultimately, it's not worth taking the risk. If you make one mistake and you're not wearing your seatbelt, your life could be drastically altered forever, and that might be the best case scenario. It's not worth taking the risk. Even if you don't cause an accident, but somebody else does, and you're not wearing your seatbelt, you're still in the same position. Even if you're the perfect driver, but you just don't happen to wear a seatbelt and somebody else causes a crash, then you're going to come out worse. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth the risk. And, if anybody can learn something from this horrible event, just wear your seatbelt, man. That's all I can say. But yeah, as for Errol Spence Jr., I really hope the dude's okay. Hopefully he pulls through. Listen, as boxing fans, obviously we want to see him fight again, but that's on the back burner. The main thing is, like I said, is that he comes back and he can enjoy his family. He can be there for when his kids are growing up, etc., etc. That's the main thing. I have to confess, I am worried about the statement that was put out. Sometimes when things like this happen, you have to pay attention to what hasn't been said a lot of the time. And I don't really want to get into that because I don't want to come across as disrespectful or, being speculative without any information. So I'm going to leave it here. Like I said, the main thing is Errol Spence Jr. makes a recovery and can live the rest of his life in good health so he can enjoy those around him. That's the main thing. Let's forget about boxing. Let's forget about all of that. In an ideal world, Errol Spence Jr. comes back and he gets back right where he left off. But that's secondary as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, leave your thoughts below. Leave your good wishes below. Peace.